Chad, I got a haircut. Can't you tell? I want to hear nice things about it. Don't have the 3D print camera on because I'm actually not sure what parts I still need to print. Got that, got that, got that. I did redo the trigger with the different orientation of the build plate, and it looks like it has not split, and I got it to attach just fine. So that's good. Let's see if that's... I'm scrolling through. I got the dial plate, cap, hinge, cap, cage, pins in stock. Missed parts is the one I gave up on. Yeah, I think I have everything printed. It's just a matter of assembling it, which is why we don't have the camera on for it right now. So I don't feel like assembling it right now. But let's see here. Last time we realized that we actually do not have enough modular frames being made. So I, in an act of infinite wisdom, just fully overclocked all of the ones up here and didn't bother checking if we can actually do that. So let's see here. We've got 6 of them. And each of them takes 7.5 and 30. So 180 and, oh god, 6 times 7.5. 2 is 15, so 15 times 3 is 45, and 180 is what we're checking for. Oh, we ignore the screws for now. 15, 15, 15. Okay. Just that, and we do our constructor blueprint. Actually, hold up. First, so this is where these start 3, 6. Because to get 180, I would need 12. So I need 2 more of these. Because 10 makes 150 and the other 2 make the other. So delete that, we don't need that right now. Flip it around, back these up so they line up. That should be good enough. Actually, want to move it back just a hair. Back to blueprints, constructors. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, then we just set all these up to be iron rods. Oh no. And then I can't bother to actually build that out. But let's do that. Are they all set up to be iron rods? Perfect. So now I just need to update the conveyor belts on each of these. is just happening because I need to build out the buffers. Or I need to empty out the buffers, I should say. Here we go, that should be all the iron rods we need. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that was 180, and the other was, because 2 of these is 15, and then times 3 is 45. Okay. 5, 5, 5. Okay, so I need 9 of these. And currently we have 5. So I need to build another 4. This needs reinforced iron plate. Perfect. Okay, hook this up to power. Okay, blueprints, and then we've got assemblers here. It's like the little hand gadget from the hover pack and not blocking the exact chunk of the screen that I want to see. There we go, that should line up. There we go, 369, so that should be making 45. There's that, and so I need 60 times 9 is 6 times 9 is 54, so I need 540 screws a minute. Which I can almost certainly guarantee we're not making currently. Currently making 50, so 150, 300, okay. There you go, just put a power pole there so I don't have to deal with that again. Okay, let's toss a splitter here. Expand these outwards. There we go. So constructor. Now we actually want to put this a little to the right because we're going to have the belt curve. Okay, so 300, 540, I need another 250, which means I need another 5 here. Power line right there. We're just gonna try it this way. Is cast screw in? Oh. Yeah, we're doing cast screws. We're not making iron rods and screws. Okay. That's not lined up. It would drive me nuts. I left it like that. Oh, just slap a conveyor merger right here that we attach this belt to. Then we go and scale up our smelters. Because these are new fully overclocked. Yeah. Straight up there. Oh, no. See here, what's the difference between 270 and 600? 330, so that would have given me room for 11 more smelters. It's not a Mark V belt. We're going to put this on the end here. Go and bring it across. I'll put a merger here. plates. Pretty sure I'm making those somewhere around here. The reason it hasn't done that yet is it needs to slowly build this way. Yeah. So, because you know that is 270. Yeah, the rest is filling in this way. Just taking a minute. I'm carrying any iron ore? I am not. Okay. I don't think I have a MAM over there. I think, yeah, that's an equipment workshop and that's a crafting bench. So let's go ahead and just toss a MAM down. Because our hard drive clues, your tempered copper ingot gives me use for, oh, that's petroleum coke. Oh, gives me use for petroleum coke. Classic battery. Let's see. So what's the difference here? I see. I don't have a ton of use for batteries at the moment. I mean, I'm making petroleum coke just to throw it away, but do I care? I don't think I care about that, so I don't think I care about either of these. Let's rerun it. Quick wire stator. Where? Instead of regular wire. Okay, so there's all that. So now again, I haven't checked the numbers. That should be making enough. This one's not actually hooked into the belt. No, it's not powered. Let's see. This one's not actually hooked into the belt. There's that one. Gotta wait for some of these to run out so I can see. So let's just go in here. Perfect, so that's going. Okay. That should be plenty of screws. Yeah, now iron plates are gonna be the problem. So we need 30 for each of these, and we've got 9, so we need 270 iron plates. Just check, make sure this is all Mark 5. Yep. Okay, so now we need 270 iron plates. Start with this. Okay, so 20 a minute out of each of these. So that each of these is 60, so we've got 180. So that's 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. Slap the splitter here. It's fine, just rerun this power line because I don't like it flipping into the belt like that. And you run it back. Plate. There we go. So there's all that. Then we run another baseline here. With this, we're gonna run a merger right on this side of the belt. That, and then we get our mergers. So far, I'm actually somewhat more of a fan of this than the other approach I've been taking. Here you go. It does seem a little more resource intensive in terms of plates and rods, but it's a lot more compact. There we go. We know the total output is lower than 780, so. You. Oh no, it's gone. Yeah, this still had buffers and everything built up, so that's fine. You should all be good. The only reason that this belt looks kind of empty right now is because I yoinked that many iron rods out. Perfect. So that should all be good. And so now we have increased our modular frame production to 30 a minute. Not, yeah, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cool, so this depot's updated. Somewhere within a straight line of a dismantled crate, and I want to know where it is. I don't see it along here. Is it actually just right here? Yeah. It's either in or under this miner. There it is. I wrote this one. Okay, okay. We will just disassemble that for a second. Take these. Production miner Mark II. You do absolutely do not need to be a Mark III. That is a pallet. Toss it onto limestone. And just like that. Perfect. Probably have to check and see how many modular frames I'm demanding, because I'm making 30 a minute. But I don't know how many I'm actually asking from my production, because I know for a fact I need to make heavy modular frames. Just a plethora of them. Checking under here first. Because there's a dismantle crate somewhere in this cave, and I need to find it. MAM's done. I will check it in the MAM that I have nearby here. Oh, if I had to guess where a dismantle crate would be, yeah. That tracks. Here, yep. Truck station, have all my silica. Stop me if you heard this one before, have all my silica. Trying to see if there's anything else. I can empty out my pockets. I can probably upload some stuff first. There we go. That should do. And that dismantle crate is way over here, right? Yeah, so we're not going to get that. Listen, I drove this truck perfectly fine through here. Pathfinding is having a little bit of trouble, but it's fine. Yeah, we can increase that place even more because I just kind of slapped together to meet needs. I could have scaled it up more. Yeah, I guess that doesn't need to be there. Okay, these are full. No idea if these are full. So let's just toss a whole bunch at it. Let's see. That is, okay, that's stuff over there, so that's fine if that's backed up. Just checking because this looks fully backed up. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it's going, it's doing the thing. I just could have sworn I had more steel beam production than I apparently do. We'll worry about that later. So right now we need to get, the main thing is that I want to get back and get all the project parts up and running again, because I haven't built any of those. These have all been functional ingredient parts. And we just got a whole bunch more of the iron set up. Again, that's just kind of slapped together as much as I felt like it, so. Let's see here. Might be time for a new floor. Heavy modular frames. Currently bottleneck is regular modular frames. We can supplement this for a second. And this is using 10, 20, 30. Oh yeah, so that was been from the start, but we coincidentally happened to make the exact amount. That our train station is going through. There's that. But that's going to get awkward very fast because I'm pretty sure smart plates and stuff are going to need more of this. Yeah, you just got the one electromagnetic control rod. Production line. Okay. Uranium, I wish I made better use of that big space right there. Put down floor and see here. Yeah, this line right here, because this is all input feed stuff. Oh my. Radiation level shot up for a second. Oh, because we're near our... Yeah, we're near this thing. Best spot to put this. I can squeeze it in right here. Yeah, we'll start a little farther, but we can squeeze it in here. So let's start, I believe we want to start with assemblies for smart plating, yeah. Let's get this back a little bit. Maybe I want more towards the center of the lines. How many it takes, how much it takes to build up 4 of them. Smart plating, and smart plating. Okay. So we need 8 rotors and 8 reinforced iron plating. Actually works out pretty well because this is a rotor line. Perfect. Okay, so I do have to make screws here. Yep. It's fine. We're making a whole bunch of rotors per minute. I don't think I am consuming that many. Not positive. Let's see, so 8, so I want to make sure I'm making at least 16 for 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah. Therefore, half of this belt should feed into that, and we're kind of taking it as soon as we get it. Oh, would these take 10, 20, 30? Okay. These take 30, and I'm making 4 iron rods. Huh. Oh, that would be how. I was confused how that one was short iron rods. Slap on the end of the splitter. Put here. Put here. Put here. Well, that was silly. So 6, 12, 18. Okay, so that's 18, 22, 26, 30, 34, 38, 42. Do I have rotors in my pockets? I do have rotors in my pockets. Now we want to get reinforced iron plates. Those are just regular iron plates. Those will be encased industrial beams. Reinforced, reinforced, reinforced. Those are statters. We're making plenty of screws. We're still fine on screws. Because this is still slowly building. I think this side is slowly draining. It's fine. Got something weird with this layout because I know for a fact I always come across my reinforced iron plates like closer, yeah. And I would expect. Oh, yikes. Okay. check if these are being made. Still further. Too far. Oh, yeah, I'm making 15. I mean, I guarantee I'm consuming more than that. Yeah, we're going to expand this line outward, but we're going to put a gap to symbolize that these are going to be stitched iron plates, and then we're going to tear them all up because I realize they're all facing the wrong way. And we're going to do it again. Because these we want stitched iron plates. And then we're going to splitter off of this. Perfect. Yep, these are coming in. Perfect, and now we go through the wire, which we have plenty of it. Going through here, which works. Trying to think about the best way to handle this, because this is all wire output. Yeah, so we... This... The belts probably could be tighter together. There we go, that's a whole extra batch of them because we're running such an excess of wires. I did a splitter instead of a merger. That's on me. And make like a corporate office and go crazy with mergers. Perfect. So now that's making 5.625. Why is this such a gross? Why is everything about this such a gross number? Does anything get cleaner if I overclock? Let's just see if any of these numbers happen to hit on a clean overclock number. 200? I will take 11.25. I will accept this as a reasonable number. If I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's like 350. Yeah, that's fine. It's all fine. Yep, that one's full, so now we are moving on to this one filling next. Yep, perfect. Okay, so now I've just scaled up, what is this, 11 and a quarter, so that is 45 and 56 and a quarter a minute. Toss as many as I can carry in here to let that rev up. Actually, let's see here. Oh wow, I have this whole stretch right here that I could be doing stuff with. Do something silly. We're gonna take this by the stairs. There, perfect. I don't know why, for the last like 2 days, the song "I've Got a Lovely Bunch of Coconuts" has been stuck in my head. That's just my existence now, I guess. Oh God, will you stop vibrating? I'll just put you there myself if you promise to stop vibrating. Okay, so that's smart plating, and we're making, let's see here, there's 5 of them, right? No, there's 4 of them, so we're making 8 a minute. Okay. And those are used in modular engines. Okay. Let's see here, this requires 8 a minute. And yeah, like we said earlier, we're making 56 or something out of just the back half, so this will cover the 8 it needs. And this one's not actually hooked up to the belt. Belt that full rotors, so all the other rotors should pass along that way. Perfect. These are coming along here just fine. These are all fine. We're satisfying the amounts here. What did I say the number was before? Like 40? Because each of these 6 is 18. Yeah. 18, 12 makes 30, and then another 12 is 42. Got it. So that takes 30, and this takes 2, 4, 6, 8. So technically I'm making 4 extra, which something tells me I'm using more of that somewhere else. I don't fully remember. Oh, we're actually not. Okay. Good enough. So we'll just go ahead and hand feed some of these to fill buffers. Ooh, too many. That's right. I gotta split the stacks when I do that. No, it's a good little background filler nonsense song for when I'm just on autopilot. I wish I could tell you why it was happening. Here they are sitting in a row. Hold on a second. Just realized I didn't open up my Twitch dashboard. Sorry. And the hand feeding is fine for just toss them in here. I don't know what the actual number that it idles at is. I think it's since they're all on like mergers put together. Oh, okay, actually they're all full now. Cool, so I can just go drop this back off because I'm basically just sending it into this buffer, but with more steps. Back to the ma'am. Got timber copper, leached caterium. That's sulfuric acid. That would give me something to do with it. I don't produce it over there. And again, I didn't really like this last time because I don't have a need for copper, so let's just reroll. Adhered iron plate. That actually is probably our best bet. Coated iron canister. This produces the packaging. I'm not running into any issues with that. But adhered iron plate is good because it gives me something to do with the inane amount of rubber I have. Okay. There's that. keep being worried about my steel beam production, but also, am I even using them in anything right now? No. Yeah, currently my steel beam production is full. I'm sure that will change, but for now it is full. Now I think it's the point where I destroy that floor hole so that I can run the same belt and put on the ceiling there. Perfect. And then run this along the ceiling. There's that. Yeah, those are all full. But I did that so that I can run more machines up here. Let's see here. Check the codex again. This is used in modular engines, which needs motors, smart plating, and rubber. Gotcha. Made in a manufacturer. Okay. So, production, manufacturer. Not constructor. Manufacturer. Let's see, modular engine. This takes 2 smart platings a minute, so I guess I made enough for 4 of these. I'm currently missing the plastic I need. That's fine. I was gonna say empty belts concerned me, but then I realized it was a input belt. Or an output belt, I should say. Looks fine. That is emptying, which is slightly concerning. Except we've still got all these. I shouldn't be running too many wires. Yeah, we'll see. Worst case scenario, I can make more wire. I got the materials for it. Yeah, it should still be fine. Okay, I guess I should check real fast. I put a demand of 75 at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 75 times 5. 75 times 4 is 300, so then 375. This is outputting 90, 180, 270, 360. No, this is overclock, so this is another 180, actually. Oh, and these are overclocked. Okay. I'm just checking here because that's all before this splitter. So 180, 360, 540. So we're not quite at double the amount we need for this splitter, but it Seems like it should still be fine. Yeah, we've got the copper flowing at least. Oh, yeah, that's all filling. Yeah. That seems like it's going to be fine. Okay, let's go back to our modular engine construction. Which I needed plastic for, which is the reason I went that direction to start. We're getting up to speed. We're getting mentally caught up. We're just going to do the same thing we did before of this. Clearly, we need more plastic. And then I want to loop the smart plating around here. There, and it's the input direction. There we go. That's what we want along there. And then we're just going to leave it like that for now so that we don't have too much of an overflow on it. And then we're going to make the leftmost. And smart plating. To actually feeding? Yep. Now, oh, now that one is. You make sure I'm checking these for stuff like that. I just did a merger instead of a splitter, didn't I? There we go, perfect. These need modular engines. You bring the power line over here. Perfect. Okay, then we need rubber. Get brought over. MAM is done. So let's start with jumping down to the MAM. Diluted fuel. Okay. An alternate uranium fuel unit. Let's see. So it looks like it replaces the Encased industrial beams with crystal oscillators and rotors. Which currently, honestly, is more of an ask. Diluted fuel could be decent, but I don't care about fuel anymore because I've got nuclear generators. Let's see here. 2 rotors a minute. 20-minute, 2-minute, 0.6. Okay. I think this is actually still worth it. I'm not going to swap it over yet, but I need you to scoot like 3 inches forward. Thank you. She was leaning against the little USB antenna, so my headset has disconnected and reconnected like 5 times in the last 10 minutes. And she scooted back. Let's see. Where are they on? They're on the top. Wait, am I looking at the right manufacturers? Yeah. Okay. I'll pick this up because I want this to run here. End goal is that it runs like here, I think. So let's start with that and then figure out how we hook this up to the other side. That, perfect. Perfect. Now we just need to grab motors, which we're asking 8 a minute. Oh dear. I might not be making enough motors. Why can I not properly do anything? Keep going up. These are motors. We're making 15 a minute. Allegedly. Now we're empty on statters. That's funny. Statters are short steel pipes. Yeah, steel pipes aren't coming in full speed. where specifically I have these steel pipes hooked up. You there. Okay, they're just not coming to this side. Okay, do I need to ramp up steel pipes? Is that the point we're at? Oh, hold on. What is this doing? That could be part of our modular frame problem. You left output is overflow. That would be part of it. Yeah, because we got all this deuterium that was essentially backlogging us. Okay. There's the train currently. Okay. Yeah, this way once this fills, which it does do, for sure. Then it should spit it out over there, so we shouldn't be stuck on modular frames. Let's just do that to get this over here. Do I split my modular frames elsewhere? No, because this deuterium goes this way, modular frames go this way. Okay. That should be fine. We're essentially double filling this for now. Yeah, here we go. See the excess deuterium that would have just been blocking the frame line. It's now actually going elsewhere. Perfect. I just want to check and confirm. Oh wait, that's definitely my silica one. Okay. Yeah, so that's a couple stacks of steel pipes. And that goes for a while. Need to check and confirm that there's nothing like... So pipes go center. It's okay if there is overflow there. We just don't want overflow farther down there, which we can't really get unless this is all full. Yeah, so that's our steel sorting. Technically, this should be farther back, but that's full, so everything should be going to this side. Yep, everything is going to that side. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just a quantity issue. If I don't make enough of them. So let's go fix that. Alternate for automated miner. For steel pipes, okay. I guess instead of iron rods. Oh no, wait, this is so that I can automate them as opposed to handcrafting them. Fine, I will take it, just not really gonna use it, but I will take it. Alright, let's go ramp up steel pipes. Because I'm apparently not making enough. We're gonna do this one. Because we've got a bunch of excess concrete. Oh, you're just not gonna... There it goes. As soon as I started saying you're just not gonna reconnect this time, then it does. Okay. So yeah, we can see we've got a bunch of excess concrete here. These beams, we're gonna run an offshoot of it. And honestly, do I just fully replace this? I think it's actually a steel issue? I thought I already ramped all this up. How am I debating doing it again? Yeah, there's no point doing it like that, so we just cap it at 780. Grid. 300 and 480. Yeah, that'll do it. There we go. Those are full. These at steel ingots takes 45 each, and I just ramped up by 180, so I can make 4 of them. these. This just goes here like that. The iron. There for the coal. Need iron pits. Actually, no, yep. Cool. What's that? Again, missing iron plates. So let's just go ahead and put a smelter here. Smelter. Yeah, temporarily we'll just slap a smelter here. Get a constructor off the smelter. Dimensional depot. I'm missing materials, but I'm right next to the materials, so it works. 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably didn't need to do 5. Pretty sure my depot can only hold 4 stacks. Probably not actually producing these amounts. Okay, they just are slow. Oh, they're stopped. These ones just run slow. That's fine. There we go, we've got that slapdash together. I think some more of these I hook up, even more slowly will that get fed. Go, that's all fine and good. $480 and 300. Yes, that's 780. That belt is full. that's all fine. I'm gonna leave that for just a moment while I'm sticking around over here. Because the thing we wanted to do to start with was we wanted to dismantle these. Not the floor bits, just this bit. Don't do that part. Okay, I'm fine. Dismantle that power line. Okay. So we can rip all that up. Do the same over here. This side for a sec. Okay, so now we want to do production. Assembler. No, it's foundry. One, two, three. 5 should be fine. I have no idea how many it's actually going to need. Okay, so each of those is 15-minute. Steel pipe. Steel pipe. I should have taken note of how many of each, or how much I was making before I tore it all up. But it's fine. Go, and then we go find our concrete belt. And this goes along here. Now put splitters on the back part. Just like this. This is a gross way of doing it, but it's how we're gonna do it. There we go. Again, that's just gonna take a minute because we are actually how much concrete was it eating? I don't know. Luckily, I've got basically an infinite supply in my pockets to hand feed if I need to, but I'm not gonna do that right this second. Back in here. Oh yeah, I don't remember how much concrete I'm making, but it's enough. Yeah, because all of this is full too. Yeah, it looks like we're finally offloading from the back line here. Okay, I will actually check the number. 80 for one of them, and I'm making 5, so the number is 400. Been thinking about learning Satisfactory Factorio speedruns. Mostly because I know there's the There Is No Spoon achievement. And I kind of want to go for that because I've gone for a couple other ones, and it, I don't know, seems interesting to me. Yeah, that's gonna get drip fed basically. So the answer is 400 and you need 36. Oh god. I remember this being the weird spot. 36 times 9. 3 times 9 is 37, so then multiply by 10 to get 30 afterward is 270, and then 6 times 9 is 54, so that's 320 something. Oh yeah, 324 on this side. And then, what, 250 on this side? That's what I said? Okay, so I am going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 324 and 150 is 470, so actually I just need to make one more of those refiners. Which we shall see if that requires me to touch the miner as well. 120, because I can make 5, because that's spitting out 600. Yeah, so if I want to make one more of these, I need to ramp up the miner once. That's 480. Which, as we just established, this does not support, so I can either do a Mark III miner, or I can see if there's another chunk of limestone right along here. Oh right, there's one over there, there's one over there. Get the one down here. But I need just 120 off that, so shouldn't be a huge deal. I don't know what purity it is, but normal. Okay, fine. Then we will do a Mark II, and we will not overcome it. There we go. That should be good there. Oh, I'm gonna need more water because I probably was pumping the exact amount. 100 a minute, so I need 600. Am I filling 600? Probably not. Oh, 300, 120, and 120. So I'm doing. Okay, so I think you need to be overclocking once. Yeah. There we go. Now I should be getting enough water for everything. Yep, that's all good. Just drop some concrete that I'm carrying. Satisfied that, so this should all be running at speed, which means all the other ones will be running at speed. Everything looks like it's running just fine. Alright, you didn't even bother to put a link in that one. Okay, got all that, so now we've got all of the steel pipes being made. None of these are idling, right? Yeah, they shouldn't be. So that's making case industrial beans. Oh wow, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 250. $45, $90, $135, doubled is $270. Oh, but this all runs straight here, it doesn't split. Right output is overflow. There we go. Just like that. Okay. So that should all be fine and dandy. We're running. What else here? Okay, yeah, so that's all fine and dandy. That's running at full speed, Mark 5 belts. Some of these are idling, which is not great, but I was pretty sure I did the math and this should be running fine. Go ahead and load that at two ends of the belt. What did I say one else earlier? 324 plus 150 is 474. So technically I'm producing in excess of 6 concrete a minute across all of this. Okay, looks like these belts are filling. Yeah, these are all filling, so that's fine. Stuff was idling that I don't think it should have been, and that, yeah, that would have just been a problem regardless. just to how the belt was structured, so guess that should fix it. Yeah, because you primarily output here, and you only bother feeding into the other belts if you're overflowing. Cool. The train must be here. It is. Now we're making a whole bunch of steel pipes. Steel beams. I think actually the steel beams have gotten a little faster. Now that I've got this going. Okay. And all of that was because I had the statter just back were idling because they didn't have enough steel pipes. All that's fine. We've got motors that go up here, so we can put a splitter. Yeah, right along here. Up the wall so that I can put the conveyor wall here. So that I can make it all look nice and correct. Go. I forgot to tear up that the depot that was siphoning off the iron ingots. We'll go back to that in a sec. Pretty sure it's just needed motors, yeah. Yeah, the thing is, I need 8 motors a minute. This one's not hooked up right. There we go. Yeah, because that's the one side of our steel pipe belt. Hoping that now this should have a little bit more of a backup. Got that hooked up on both there, yeah. There we go, we'll do that again for now. Shouldn't necessarily be doing this, but I especially shouldn't keep doing it to the extent I have been. It's just a band-aid fix for some of this stuff because we need those statters. Yeah, it's effectively just a way to get, we've got this whole side filled with pipes, so if, yeah. In theory, then what I should have done is on each of the, well, on this bottom one, I can't put a thing here, but I should put a smart splitter on the bottom track so that if this overflows, then route it up here. But now I know. We can see that's basically our constant pace for steel beams, and that's fine. So I needed the steel pipes on the statters. Oh yeah, we can see this is starting to... At least I thought it looked like it was starting to dry up a little. At least that half of it is, but as long as this has still got buffers, this is what gets pulled from last. So as long as that still has buffers, it's fine. Okay. There's all those. Okay, so now we were bottlenecked on statters. This is not where we're making our statters. This is where we're doing that. Okay, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 a minute? Okay. Yeah, and that's all filling, and then it goes down here, and these ones fill next. That's all fine. Sound, if it's only overflow. Yep, that's all good. Getting one of those statters a minute. Some of the statters coming over here to make motors, which we're making 15 a minute. We're eating 30 statters a minute. I'm gonna go check down here and see if we're using something with the other 15 a minute we have on statters. So those are our rotors. These are screws. Let me pick up that screw. Those are our reinforced iron plates. Statters should be somewhere around here. There they are. Do statters have an output somewhere? Yes. These go all the way over here. Okay. And this takes 6, so we still got 9 per minute excess. Anyways, this takes 8. We're making 15, so that leaves us in excess of 7 currently. But I feel like there's more to it. You gotta just keep going down here. How does this take? It's not through here, it's this one. 7.5. Okay, so I'm currently down half a motor a minute. So I'm going to overclock one of my motor machines by 50%. this one gets overclocked by 50%. So this effectively feeds our turbo motor machines, and these two feed the manufacturers over there. Got it. Cool and good. Do I have alternate recipes for rotors? No, but they exist. I think I forgot to check the mail. Aluminum beam? I think I take aluminum beams because I was concerned just a moment ago about my steel beam production. So. Now over here we rip up that iron plate spot. Inner depot. Sure hope I spelled embiggening correctly for my stream title. I think there's supposed to be two N's in embiggening. No. No, it's not. I know embiggening is not a word, it's just funny to me. Go over here, we rip up that. Perfect. Re-upload that. Okay, yeah. We're all good. These. Worst case scenario, I just do this and hand feed it. And that'll help feed the buffers. Drop it there. Shouldn't have done that because that's the idling. But there we go. Still fine and good. Toss one of those in there. Toss this in there. Pretty sure we auto-upload steel beams, right? Yeah. So just go toss them in the train depot and let the rest of my infrastructure sort it out. There you go. Figure that out. Carrying a bunch of statters. Those are full. Toss these in. Oh, we're full on the beam, or the plates. Just freeing up inventory slots. Okay, so we did all that. And I came over here because A, I wanted to tear that up. I thought there was a second reason. If there is, I forgot it. Okay, so let me think. We needed the statters, motors, and that gets us turbo motors now. Or not turbo motors, those are the modular engines. Okay, that's this. We need thermal propulsion rockets. Needs 2.5 a minute. One of these makes 1 per minute. I think I made enough for... Yeah, I made 4 of them, so I've got enough for... If I make 1 more, then I can make 2 of these. Yeah, and making one more of them isn't too big a deal. So let's do that. And that'll be thermal propulsion rockets. Let me just... There we go, that's fine. We're gonna leave that there, because we're gonna need those frameworks in a minute. Actually, I shouldn't even upload those. I can just go toss them in the machines. Oh, what if I... Shoot. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm assuming I did the math on that. So I need one more of these. How did you do a splitter that's facing the wrong way? How did that happen? Smart plating. I need that to be in straight line, not default. That, and then we hit furniture here. Technically, actually, I should do this. That way it's ready for the next one. Pretty sure I'm fine on reinforced iron plates. There's all of that. Let's do one more manufacturer here, which comes here in a straight line. Oh god, that's right. It gets really upset about that for some reason. We run splitters along this. There we go, and that's more modular engines. This needs power though. Just bring it along here. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but just hook it up so that they all at least output. There you go. I don't understand that. There we go, there's all those. We're still fine with our motors. Rubber, I do not care about. Smart plating, we just ramped up to make sure. This part we're gonna switch it up. Yeah, just rip up the belt feed part. Screws are on the left for all of these. I'm building mergers, not splitters. I'm being silly. Rotor. Oh yeah, I can do quick wire statters. That's going perfect. You're not hooked up. Are you going? Yep. Cool. There we go. There's all that. Set this up. Get a merger that goes that way. Nope, not what I want. There we go. 1, 2. Then we have this here, here. Centers only overflow. Yeah, I think I could be doing the same thing here. Your full-on screws are also full-on screws. You are almost full, so let's just toss 50 of those in there. Trying to see if any of them actually do end up going over there. Because we've got a full Mark V belt here. These take 150 each because I overclocked these three, so 450. 1, 2, 3. So this is what should be covered by the first Mark V belt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, because the full Mark V belt would go through here. Essentially, the excess should fold in there. So actually, I might not want to do this merge here. If you know that's a full Mark V belt, there's no point in doing it there. Oh, but it's not necessarily a full Mark V. Look at you past me, making sense. I just want to confirm that these, I mean, I guess the way it's set up, if these weren't, yeah. Okay, it's fine, it's going. That's enough, so that's another 4 rotors. That should account for what I'm doing over here. Lake Nicaragua boasts the only freshwater sharks. Note to self, never swim in Lake Nicaragua. But this is a little awkward. If I ever want to expand my heavy modular frames. Yeah, I gave myself all that room back there. I can still back it up and keep going that way. You look like you're missing something. I guess it just looks like it. No, it's my sulfuric acid again. So these are all going to be full, aren't they? Yep, just all of it. And this entire pipe network. I need to figure out a better solution for some of that. Because I don't like when my uranium casing just backs up like that because of the sulfuric acid. I could, in theory, just put it in canisters and send it in the awesome sink, and that would be good enough, but for now I want to keep scaling up so that I can fix it by virtue of... Sorry, I'm trying to check here. I think... Is this here enough? Space... I don't quite think so. I think I'm fine to start another chunk here. Because I don't think I'm going to expand magnetic control rod that far over this way. So now we need a manufacturer here. Because we want thermal propulsion rockets. These take 2 a minute, and I've just made enough for 5. These, perfect. Straight, I'm gonna go up and over. Oh, it's because it's clipping me to the pole slightly. That's fine. another conveyor splitter right here. Make sure it's actually on the belt. Perfect, so those are going. That is full, the other one's almost full. How many turbo motors do I need here? 2 a minute, okay. I don't want the power line, there we go. I want the wall. Because all in all, it's just another brick in the wall. I don't know, I just gotta say what comes to mind. Don't question it, because it does not make sense. Perfect, because now we've done the splitter here. Actually, let's go ahead and commit that to being a smart splitter. Left is any, center is only overflow. Walls this way. Oh, those are my supercomputers. Whoopsies. That is the wrong thing. I think my turbo motors are down a 4, which means we actually just go ahead and rip this up. Get the wall mount. Perfect. That wall mount and that wall mount. Computers. I only got one thing making turbo motors. I think it's over here. Yeah, okay. Oh, I need a lot more cooling systems. That's fine. Left is any, center is overflow. Run this over to the outdoors. It's in default mode, oopsies. At least I think I was. No, that was in straight mode. It's more important we'd be flush with that part of the wall there. That can just be normal wall. We'll get there just a little bit further. just keep it going. Now this is a conveyor wall. Perfect. So now we just go straight along this way. Get our splitters. Second set of splitters. Perfect. So now we've got turbo motors and modular frames, and then we need another 3 cooling systems a minute. I think it's awkward because our turbo motors aren't even getting enough for those. It's further down. Never mind, it's not further down. Those are radio control units. These are those, so we need our cooling systems, which are coming from here. We're producing 6 a minute and using 7.5. Okay, so yeah, this definitely needs to increase. So we get another blender. So I need 6 a minute, which is one of these, so actually we need to build 2. There we go, just like that. Perfect. So now this goes here into here. This goes here into this one. Lastly, this goes here into this one. Trying to think about the best way to do this part. Okay, I got it. Never mind, you can't stand a pipeline junction vertically. Because I was gonna say I just hook up a pipeline junction vertically there. It's fine, we just move that a little bit to the side. About there should be good. And now we do this. It's basically just the same thing, but with pipes. All these need to be consistent, though. takes 30 water a minute. Yeah, that's fine. This changes, so this goes right here. Perfect, just like that. And just like that. And lastly, we just fold the heat sinks in. Use that to allow us to make a 90-degree turn here. There we go, and that's gonna drastically increase, so we need 1236 now. Currently making 22 and something. Tear this up. Those ones are backwards. We will fix that in a moment. I should pay more attention to which side things are on. Sinks. Okay, I'm not using them with plutonium fuel rod, so I'm only using them with the cooling system, so for right now I am fine with that. No wait, I need 36, this one makes 30, so this is 37 and a half, so I do need that. Yep, that's hooked up. Probably compare shape. Okay. Strange. This one's not actually hooked up properly. There we go, and you are going to make heat sinks. You make heat sinks. Anything overflow, okay. Looks like I'm gonna need more wire. It's not fully going the way I want it to. Okay. Thank you for jumping at the last possible moment. Yeah, might as well get this one. I'm fine to have this be a splitter. We just then want to use this as a splitter to make a 90-degree turn. That did not go where I wanted it to. Perfect. Those are all off by hair. Finance clipping. There we go. So there's that. Wire, wire, and wire. Oh, get it. There we go. You extend to this. Goes here. Perfect. Take as many of those as you need, and as many of that as you need. Drop off this wire in here. At the very least, pull that one up. There we go. $30, $69. Yeah, this should be fine. Up to that kind of belt. Be emptying over time. Yeah, because that's totally empty. Yeah, these are all totally empty now, except for this last one that I intentionally threw a whole bunch of wire into. That's only feeding a tiny bit into it. Okay. Got 2 routes of it. That one over there. Oh, it's coming off of this. Got it. There we go, let's just do that. Nope, that didn't line up right. sense. We're just gonna fill this side of the belt more with them. Perfect. That's a Mark 3, which it shouldn't be. I will slap those down there. Okay. Yes, that feeds in all of those there. And that feeds off that direction. Yeah, but these aren't getting enough over. This is all Mark 5, right? Yep. Might have to run an extra line over. $300. So that's 600, and this should be 180. Yep. But I can increase this pretty easily. Step 1. I need to grab my fused modular frames in step 1. Because we should be able to do that and just continue to ramp things up. That's slowly trending down. Looks like it. Makes sense, because I don't think we're filling this Mark 5 belt yet. So we'll run. At least one more line here. Man, my initial vision of this was to make sure everything stayed very strictly neat and labeled. Ooh, that's a good way to check. Oh no, they're somewhere over here. Yeah, there they are. One, two, 4 for the depot, 1 for me. That, and then I need to go grab the turbo motors. Because then we ramp up our copper miners so that we just get... I'm just going with the approach that I should have done from the start of just make way too much of the base products. I need to grab supercomputers too. It's awkward. Well, let's just... That is 600 per minute. We can deconstruct this line for now, because that's now a line of 780. Let's go check the MAM, because we haven't in a minute. MAM, hard drive, it's your coded radio connection unit. Makes it so I don't need crystal oscillators, but it like need more heat sinks. But a faster production rate, I'm gonna say nah. Steel cast plate. Not really running into any issues with iron plates, so I guess we will take this because it's something I might be able to do with sulfuric acid. Okay, how many supercomputers can I make with the stuff I have on me right now? 21. Oh, it takes so long to grab one by hand. There we go. That's all I'm crafting by hand. The rest I'm going to grab out of my batteries. I'm debating if I want to switch to using face cam, like even when I don't necessarily have print going. Four, and then that one for me. Anyways, we're gonna heavily oversaturate this. Another miner Mark III. Have that. Sit on that before you spin up. I actually need to craft a portable miner. Special equipment workshop. Again, I don't really need to. This game doesn't quite realize that I'm going to get a refund on it, but... Alright, cool. That is 1800. That is plenty. Okay, so that's going to be 2 and some change lines worth. To which I will do this. So these are all facing roughly that direction. Crank that up and drop these off. Sort my inventory to restack those properly. Hook these up. Okay, so we've got our main line of 600. Which means we merge into this. And then we put a conveyor splitter behind it. Oh, sorry, we want a smart splitter. And left output is the overflow. So now we've got, that's a 780. Yeah, here's how we're gonna handle this differently, actually. Let's do it like this. Do it in blocks like this. Smart splitter. Overflow goes here. Okay, actually, you know what? We're gonna check the wiki again. To figure out what the rough shape of this is. Oh, that's close, okay. So actually, I don't want to pull that up yet, because this needs an overflow smart splitter here, so this outputs to the right with overflow. So we have these. So now these two hit a merger. Yeah, so this is our 780 and this is the excess. Okay, let me just do it again here. Okay, so then hold up. So then let's compact it a little. So this we want center any right overflow. Actually, let's do left any. Center none. It's not gonna let me do that. This might need to be farther then. That's fine. Okay, so then if we're doing that, right output is overflow. This has to go farther up, probably about over here. So that is overflow, and that is overflow. So we've got our full Mark V belt here. And then we've got the overflow from these two onto that Mark V belt. So now we can go ahead and do another same thing here where we stack two on top of each other. Because essentially it's main belt and then, yes, this comes here. Let's see if I... Oh, because that's a merger and I'm trying to do it the wrong way. Okay, so let's rotate the merger. Because now this wants to come here. So we back these up. Honestly, that's fine to be there. This, and then we're going to merge here. Left is any, center is overflow. There we go, and then we set this to be right overflow, and then we slap one more merger here. Put the overflows on it. There, so now we've got two full Mark V belts and then whatever's left over. Barely not long enough. It's fine as long as those are the two lines, and this is our little bonus line. No, wait, we don't want it reverse, we do want it to default here. So this comes up here. Okay. It's fine, they're not going to be perfectly lined up. I got them as close as they can be. Nope, flip it 180. Already sometimes building on the ceiling is a nightmare. Mostly with getting it started. Sometimes it just wants to rotate fun, wacky ways. Now we can go back to straight build mode. Let's go pull this one up. Okay, main thing is we want to go over here. We want to just rip up this. put 2 floor holes right here. Is that not actually attached to the floor hole? Do I just have that going through the floor like a Neanderthal? Then I don't see this. Oh, those 2 belts are becoming 1. There we go. Let me grab it off that side of the ledge. Actually close enough that we hook to this. There we go, good enough. Yeah, I think that's just through the floor. I don't think that's through a, like, floor hole. Yeah, it's just through the floor. Okay. Be like that, I guess. And we don't look at that. We just don't look at it. It's not happening if you don't look at it. I did need to put 1 higher up today. Oh no, it's just farther forward. Are you actually not hooked up there? It's fine. We just go this way. I get a merger here and do that, and now we're fine. Just this, these fill as fast as they can. Okay, so that goes most of the way that way. Just make all these Mark 5s. There we go. I think I have, yeah, I gotta plug the copper ore. Help me fill up these buffers. Okay. Because that's a full 780 belt. 90, 180, 270. 70 divided by 3. Can't be bothered. No, I can't be bothered. It's 600 plus 180, so 200, 260. So it's actually underfed. Technically it would have shaken out, but it's fine. There we go. So now we got all that. Now we need to check and see if we are... No, because we're outputting some of the overflow over there. Well, actually, we mainly output here, and then the overflow comes here. Okay. Just trying to see if we're supplying full Mark V belt into this. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it's a full Mark V belt. Yeah, because we're seeing backups here now. Just small ones, but still. We're seeing them. There's all that, so I've supplied extra copper ingots. And the copper sheets are fine, the wires should be totally fine now. Well, at the very least, we should be, yeah, fine to supply it. Let's just slap in like 3 more, why not? Let's set these to be, it's already wire. Set these 3 to be wire. I can close the wiki now. I don't need belt compressor schematic anymore. Apologies if I missed any chat messages, just now dawned on me. Okay. So each of these is 3. Yeah, okay. Now it looks like we're fine again. There's still gaps here. Shane, I'm making enough wire. Because it looks like I am, but I might not actually be. slap in another 3, why not? Okay, we're actually struggling to feed all of these. Okay, let's check one thing real fast over here. Okay. Continue to craft obscene amounts of copper. This time we will handle it via overclocking. Yeah, because we're still getting it back up on that line. Yes, this is essentially taking 90, 180. Yeah, 90, 180, 210, 260, 70, 300. 300 and then 225, so 525. 525 off this side of the belt, which is an occupied belt, which has got these two feeding, so yeah, that should be fine. And since it seems 1 to 1, if it's feeding in enough belts, then it should be fine to... Yeah. I'm gonna go back up here to check the wire. These, and no, those are going. It would help if I actually, you know, hit this. I'll give that a second because that's going to take a while to offload. Yeah, they're still coming in pretty quick off here, so it's not a huge deal. Yeah, now that's doing it, okay. So now we can go ahead and smart splitter. Any overflow here will come straight to this merger. That should do it. Yeah, I should be seeing this slowly emptying. Yep, perfect. You know, since I just put that there, it's fine if it's not constant. Yeah, this looks like a full Mark V belt here to me. Which is the main thing I'm shooting for. Yeah, and if there's little bits of backup, we just send it off that way. Perfect. That's what it looks like running at full speed, and we are seeing that these are in fact filling, which means we are over capacity on this call. Awesome, awesome, cool, cool, cool. Just had to deal with like the root cause of some things first. Right, cooling systems need to be brought over here. Yes, this is all fine. We'll see. That might still be backing up some. I don't know if that lined up right, so we're gonna do it again real quick. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna overload here for a minute. Okay, and dismantle that one. Just like that. Reconnect it here. Through here. There's all of our cooling systems. Yeah, so now we're actually making full speed turbo motors. We also want left output overflow. Because we essentially just want to follow the same line that we use for our turbo motors. Okay. So this one, yeah, we just run straight along here. Run this same thing, just slightly farther back. Just like that. These go into third slots. Okay, so now we get our cooling systems. I'll just hand feed some of these for now. The rest will come along. Then we need fused modular frames, which is gonna be an ask. So that's at least going there. We're making 3 a minute. Let's see how many this is asking for, because I'm pretty sure it's going to ask for more than 3. 1. Okay, so we need 2 overall. Thing is, what am I using them in? I'm using them. Am I actually making pressure conversion cubes? Because that would need 1, so I could make 1 thing of pressure conversion cubes. No, I'm not actually using them. Okay, that's fine. So now we go back up here. We change this up. Because we want to run the splitter here. And that way we can continue to run things along that line when I need to make more later. Yes, I said when, not if. I love it when it won't sit on a... Why does that keep happening? Well, here's what we're going to do. There. Now do you sit on a straightaway? Yes. Center, none. Right, any left, overflow. So I thought. Oh, you're not getting hooked up there. I see. Okay. Center, none. Right, any left, overflow. In theory, I could be leaving this under and then doing it over the next floor, but you actually hooked up. Yes. Okay. There's that, and then we actually hook up our output. Ready overflow. Do that, and then we start dropping in our 25s. So that should fill all that. Doesn't totally fill it, but it's enough where it should be running fine for a while. Got room for one more set of flooring here. And then for now, let's go ahead and do this. Down we go. Because now these are our thermal propulsion rockets, we can start wiring those to the space elevator. We don't want to do this, so they goes all our little Fixmas gifts there. Don't disconnect that one. I'm going to pull up these, but we're going to leave the big canister. So 2 out of 250 thermal propulsion rockets. That is one of our ingredients down. Yeah. We're making 2 a minute, so that's 125 minutes. But for now, we gotta focus on the next ones. Let me just check. Okay, so the blender is not what we need. Production. So next should be. Oh, that's one. Assembly director system, which needs. Okay. That or magnetic field generator. I think magnetic field generator will be easier to do. Because we got versatile frameworks here. Yeah, so that'll be our next one, but I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I've been doing longer streams the last couple of days. And right now it's right at noon. We've hit a decent stopping point of getting the thermal propulsion rockets. The next 2 shouldn't be as bad because I've ramped up a bunch of my baseline things. You getting enough screws? Looks like we get enough screws. Yeah, it all seems fine. The fact that you got up to this many, I didn't hand feed you those, so you're fine. Anyways, yeah, next up I believe will be our electromagnetic field generators. Because now we've got these up and running. Yeah, electromagnetic rods, clearly we are overproducing for our uranium, so we've already got that in excess. We just need the versatile frameworks. Yeah, those are heavy modular frames, that's all fine. Yeah, I will deal with that later. Need to go check my... Oh, never mind, it's gone. Still gonna go check my sulfuric acid. Want to make sure this isn't getting too full. Yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I will not be back tomorrow. I will be back Friday though, and we will continue on with this. And we're going to... We've been kind of slow growing here in a bit, but I think now is when we're going to ramp up a lot of this. Because we've got the infrastructure in place, we've got all of our base parts, like the ingredients to manufacture things, all of those are automated now, so we've got them up and running. So now it should just be a matter of, like we saw near the end there, of just like, okay, slap it down, and then if I need more of something, build out. I am liking this folding in style more than my others, because it just, this takes up a lot more space. As opposed to this, where, because this one it expands outwards the more you bring. This one it just, whoop. I think it was Factorial. Even then with Factorial you don't do that, you just, like, all of these would be inserters. But anyways, that's it for me. I appreciate everybody who stuck around and watched. I'll be back on Friday, but until then, take care, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.